We're back. We were on break last week. I was away. And we're late this week because of Father's Day. We're +1 because Affy is here. And we're -1 because Copper is not. So, you win some, you lose some. It all comes out in the wash. Last time we played, we fought a new type of Draconian. So we had fought the Draconians before that turned to stone and your weapons get stuck in them. And then last time we fought Draconians that when they died, they exploded. They turned to bone. All their fleshy bits turned to ash, and then their bones explode.
That was no fun. Not at all.
No, and it's a 10-foot radius. It hurts them too. And we almost had a chain reaction of exploding bones. But Benedict...
Yeah, the DPK pony almost came out of the stables.
Almost. Benedict is at 0 hit points. Steve is at 3. We are going to continue to play Grenlead, even though she is not here tonight. We will NPC her. She's at 7. I mean, Tobin's at 2.
Was a rough.
It was a bit of a rough ending. So,
and the staff is low.
And the staff has used a number of charges. You're right. So you're not sure how much more healing the staff can actually do before it's out of charges for the day. So what would we like to do, everyone? We are in the swamp. It's nighttime. You have until dawn to reach Zaksaroth. Let's maybe read what the Forest Master said, just to refresh, because we've had a bit of a hiatus here. So, I don't know about all of you, but my allergies have been crazy. So if you see me blow my nose a couple times tonight, that's what's going on. Okay, so here's what the Forest Master said to you. I am the Forest Master. You have entered my great forest. I grant you passage and the aid of all creatures while you remain within our borders. Some days ago, a great and glorious being came among us. He held great wisdom and power, rare in the land today. He foretold your coming and left you a message. You must fly straight away across the Eastwall Mountains. Within 2 days, you must be within Zaksaroth. There, if you prove worthy, you shall receive the greatest gift given to the world. Those were his very words. The greatest gift given to the world. And with that, you were whisked away on Pegasi across the plains. And then the Pegasi did not take you all the way to Zaksaroth like you were told. They landed you in the plains, and they said they could not cross the mountains because of death on black wings. And then they left. You guys crossed the plains, and you found a burnt out plainsman barbarian village where, if you remember correctly, there was a couple hobgoblins strung up by chains. The chains had been horribly melted and fused together. And there was a sign scratched. There was a note sort of scratched into a crude sign above their bodies that basically said, I might even have it here, "Know ye, my servants, the fate of those who take prisoners against my will. Kill or be killed, Verminard." And you don't know who Verminard is, but clearly this army of hobgoblins, mercenaries, and draconians are not taking prisoners. They're just wiping people out. So now here we are in the swamp. You were ambushed while crossing this big tree that had fallen. And yeah, what would we like to do?
I know I'm not the smartest one, but I have a question. First, ow, and someone should take care of the Mr. Mullet.
Let's be clear. It's a skullet. Not a
Yeah, it
mullet.
is.
There is nothing at the front.
So no business, just
No.
party.
There is no business at the front. There is just party in the
There's
rear.
glare at the front. Glare at the front and glory at the back.
Glare and glory.
Okay,
Oh,
as
that's
we've
an awesome name for your horse.
as we established that Rook's got a stick up as you know what.
Yes.
He's gonna be pretty straightforward and go, look. The mission is to get and I point to Gilrick. Did I say your name right? I always mess up
Grinnick?
people's names. Grennick is to get Grennick to the
Zaksaroth.
to Zaksaroth.
The rest of us are expendable.
The rest, that's exactly what I was going to say. We've got one man down that we can't heal and can't get up. He's just going to slow us down. We've got less than 12 hours to get him there. I barely took a scratch in that fight. I'm only down like 2 hit points. I'm prepared to take him and Boogie. That's going to be my recommendation. You guys catch up when you can.
With the party again.
Yep. But it's again, we can't make it, right?
What is happening here?
Wait. Do we know if we can heal him? Eating
I don't
buddy, is a stick still magic?
I don't know for how long. We
We'll
could
try
try.
it on the bald skullet guy. He's heavy.
Do you want to try to heal him?
Yeah, well, I guess we should.
Okay.
We gotta get him up.
Hold on. Let me check the charge situation here.
I'm having a
Well,
really
you
good
got
dream. Matters.
I don't think you got the charges for it.
I don't
think
know
you
if
hope
I
we
can
do.
carry him that far.
I think you healed Steve twice or 3 times.
Steve is
It was
eating a
definitely
lot
twice.
Of what? Steve is eating a lot of things, yes.
Well, wait a minute. When
Sorry,
Steve was
sir.
healed before, I think he took a cure critical.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
it
think he
does.
took 2.
It does not give a cure critical to Benedict, but it will give a cure light wounds, which is 1d8 hit points.
1d8.
Come on, 8.
Hey!
Holy,
There you
got
go.
it.
Holy cow!
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
How many times have we asked for a high roll in this game and it's actually come through?
Yeah.
God, I'm
Hold
not
on,
rolling my
isn't
own
there?
heals.
It's 8 plus, like it's a rolling D1, but isn't it like a +1 with that as well?
No.
There isn't? Oh, okay.
There's not a plus 30 with that?
Listen, remember, we're playing with this old thing.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
And that book, too.
Yeah.
don't
Oh,
you
boom, boom.
Bible. Don't you speak bad about the Bible.
The Bible. So
Get
yeah,
hit with the staff. I wake up and I look at my squire and I say, Worminard. Hello.
Bernard?
That's your full name, isn't it? You left a note back at the Hobgoblins. I'm on to you.
Wow.
I think you got hit in the head too hard.
This is true.
Yes. Have some.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
think
buddy.
that we should. I don't think that we should break up again. Clearly, gods are coming back. People are shooting magic out of nowhere. I think we need to keep as many meat shields around him as possible. Quite frankly, I can scout out ahead or whatever. I just think that we need to be there to take the hit for him. Unfortunately.
How bad has everyone hit up? Because that would be my first question. Like, how, like, I got it
I
without a
think I can
scratch. You
take
guys
one
saved.
hit.
This is a scratch.
I can take one hit from, like, maybe, maybe.
From a butterfly?
Yeah, like, I think everyone's pretty messed up, right?
Those
But I'm not
butterflies
in
hit
the
really
sky.
hard.
I'm not. I'm at full.
You're at full. I'm
Yeah.
like down 2 points. That's
Of
it.
course.
I
I'm
spent
at
the
full.
entire battle trying to get you out from underneath the water, so I didn't
No.
do anything.
I was under the water.
I can take a hit, but they have to actually
Think about
hit
what
me
we've been
first.
through. We can do it. We're meant to get there together.
Then let's go.
Yeah, we need to go, and we need to go now,
I
all of
agree.
us together.
Because we made way too much noise, and anyone that hear, there's no way no one didn't hear that. They're coming. We got to go.
I
No
still
one
don't know
left.
how they knew we were coming. We got lost in the swamp. We managed to find the spot, and they were waiting for us?
This was the only way to cross the river we're at. That's why they were sitting here in ambush
For who?
for whoever.
Anybody.
Yeah.
For who?
Okay.
All right, so
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, then I guess we should do what we did before, where the two rangers take off ahead and scout out ahead to find paths for everyone to follow through, and let leave the rest to protect and carry on. I think that's how we can get there as fast as humanly possible.
As usual, I'll bring up the rear, but I'm putting my shield on my back.
Yeah.
In case someone tries to kill me from behind, and I'll do my job carrying the dwarves through the wet spots. I'm going to be grumbling slightly because I'm hungry and I'm probably still bleeding from something.
Probably.
Sorry, you're carrying the dwarves through the wet spots? Is that what you said?
Any time it slows down, I'm carrying the little people through
There
the
goes
moistness.
our PG rating.
It's okay.
Who redeemed a hydrate on us? All right.
Agni did.
I didn't even know we had that button.
You don't. He just highlighted a message.
What a twat.
What's a hydrate?
There's some people that play video games for so long they forget to drink.
Or people with ADHD like me, okay? I don't eat or drink for hours at a time because I forget.
Yeah.
Sometimes days.
Sometimes.
I forget to drink out of the water one. I don't forget the other one.
You don't forget. Oh, well, there you go.
I learned the other day you're not supposed to put a cup in the toilet. Who knew? Who knew?
You
No,
just
stick your hand in. You drink.
That's
straight
a
from the bowl.
valuable lesson. That's a valuable lesson. Okay, so we're trekking on together?
Apparently
Yes.
so.
Yeah, but me and Rook will be out in front, making sure
Yeah.
that we can get everybody through safely and as quickly as possible.
Yeah, looking
Okay.
for paths.
Can I have both the rangers then roll their D100 for their tracking?
This went so well last time. Oh, what did I do?
You rolled two
Rolled it.
D100.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm going to take your first roll, 74,
Okay.
because 154 would be really bad. We're trying to get low on these rolls, everybody.
Oh, that's right too. Oh, so we just suck really bad.
Where's Rook? Oh, 82. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we did bad. We did bad last time too.
Yeah, we're
Well,
like
You're not swamp rangers. You're forest
We're like-
rangers.
we're Captain Stells right now as we smash through
We're
and
a
make
little
tons
out
of
of our
noise.
element.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say it, but you know.
Probably looking at each other, really embarrassed. Going, "Oh my god, sorry, that was me." Oh, was that you?
Accidentally crossing paths a couple of times. What the fuck are you doing over here?
Okay,
So we
so
arrive at a big tree across a river.
as you move through the swamp, it's dark, it's night, it's overcast. There is a bit of a rainfall happening, if you recall. Through the
Like my
trees,
tears.
through the trees ahead. Everybody's soaking wet, by the way, but through the trees ahead, you can see the warmth of firelight. And massive ruins break the jungle undergrowth. Small broken towers rise through the cover of trees. Ferns and bushes sprout through a flagstone plaza surrounded by small shacks and lean-tos and a huge bonfire that blazes brightly on the far north side. Beyond the fire, set in the remaining half shell of a crumbled dome, stands what appears to be a huge black dragon. Its wings outfolded. I don't think outfolded is a word, but here it is.
Decline.
What?
So please remember,
What the fuck is that?
there have not, like, dragons are stories, right? We're in a world called Dragonlance, but there are no dragons. Not
It's
for...
right there.
There's
It's not a
also no
spoiler.
healing magic.
But across the courtyard, through the fire that's burning brightly, you can see this sort of rough shape of a dragon beneath half of a dome that would have once been a full dome for a building. And there are also a number of draconians gathered before it, sort of paying homage. They're down on their knees and They appear to be
Prime for an attack.
praying.
No. For the love of God, no.
Steve is actually going to bear hug Benedict
Can we
beg him not to get us killed.
No.
Dude, we've got to die. Don't do that. Shh, quiet. There's a dragon. There's a lot of them.
For,
That's right. That's
Oh, God. Somebody grab the Kenda.
for
So
those of you
How
that
about
follow
the
the
voice of
team,
reason here?
So you guys are sort of like maybe 50 feet back from this plaza that you're looking into. You're in amongst trees and bushes and vines. But
What is that?
someone playing bird sounds.
yeah.
Sounds like a loon.
It's Viking. It's Viking.
Okay.
Oh, is that
there,
what it was?
there are no loons here.
There might be bears, though.
Zaksaroth is in Canada,
There's
eh?
loons here.
It's in Canada, eh? Saskatchewan. Okay, so that
Northern Manitoba.
so you're looking out onto this flagstone plaza, and there's a massive bonfire burning. On the far side of the bonfire, you can see some draconians down on their knees, and then this dragon in the alcove.
How many draconians?
Don't do it, man.
More looks like about
More,
7.
more than we can handle?
No, looks about 7 or 8.
Don't get us killed. There's no honor in just dying.
Yeah, we got to get this guy to the.
Yeah, we're on the clock, big guy. The mission. Just focus
Yeah,
on the
I
mission.
can run a distraction. You guys can.
No, we don't.
escape.
We can just. If they see you, they'll know that we're here. There is no need to unleash the Tobin just yet. Save that in our
We
back
can
pocket.
encircle them and take them from all sides.
I think we need to find another way around.
Yeah,
I-
that might be a better idea.
You guys remember, like in the A team, where they used to knock out BA Baracus? Like, we got to come up with a solution for this. We got to BA him.
We're not flying anywhere. I'm fine.
Our knight is obsessed with
Yeah, frontal attack.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
battling evil.
Mental note
it's-
as a group. Next time he goes unconscious, we keep him like that.
Yeah,
I'm not suicidal. I just want to sacrifice myself so the party can win.
you're not suicidal, but you just want to
It's
sacrifice yourself. So the
Yeah.
no fate.
That's glory, I think.
It made a lot more sense in my head.
Little potato crazy person.
Potato.
Fate is. Fate
It'd be a
is that
little
we
crazy
get,
to be a knight.
is that we get him with the staff to.
I
Krynn.
did.
That's
I
what we
did
gotta
make
do.
an oath to get staff there. So
Yeah, so let's go.
It has
Let's
to
just
happen.
focus on that.
Yes, you did make an oath that you would get
Either
that
way.
stop there. That's true. That's true. Keep
I
that.
just like taking the direct route.
So are we?
But I'm gonna try to
Are we
find a
going
way
to try
around
to
these guys.
find a way around? Okay. So Rook, are you moving off on your own to do that, or is the party moving with you?
Might be.
I
Yeah,
don't
let's
know where
go.
the staff goes.
Yeah, stay with the staff. I'll go around and see if I can find a way around. That way I can sneak around and try not to let them know where we are.
Okay. So you give me a tracking.
gonna-
You give me a tracking D100 to see if you. The party stays put, and you go to see if you can find a way.
Oh, thank God. I
Um.
rolled low.
So the rest of the party, while Rook sort of goes off to see if there's a way around this, you know, everybody's watching. The
I'm
Draconians are
watching the dragon.
yeah, the Draconians are moving. The dragon is not. Its wings are spread, but it's not moving. Like, it's just the wings have been.
Like a statue.
It's T-posing.
Yeah, it's like it's been in the same position a very long time, and you're a little suspicious of it.
Are we too far away to tell if it's stone?
Yeah, you're too far away. It's in the shadows of
Okay.
that dome.
Okay.
I think it's.
Can
an
we?
old-
Hey,
Do we have
Tobin,
somebody
go check
sneaky
out
that
the
can get
dragon.
there?
What was that, Steven?
Go check out the dragon. I mean, no, don't. Oh,
We need somebody sneaky who can go check it out for sure. Not me.
Sneak my way up there and try to check it out.
Okay.
I'm not going all the way up there. I'm just trying to get close enough to maybe see what it's made out of.
All right, Tobin. Let's do this.
Hopefully, it's not scales and flesh.
So
I was
Tobin.
joking. I hope he doesn't die. I was
we
joking.
we need to make a
You could eat him.
thief check. Can you give me a move silent thief check?
Yep.
Tobin kills it. Look at that.
Nice. Crushed it.
Okay, so you guys watch as the Kender, he starts to move forward. He's 5 feet from you. He's 10 feet from you. He's 15 feet from you. At about the 20-foot mark, he just sort of disappears. Like he's into the underbrush, and Tobin's doing Tobin. Tobin, you make your way all the way up to the edge of the plaza. You can make out the dragon a little bit better. It is very stiff, but you still can't tell what it's made out of. If you circle the plaza a bit, maybe if you even went into some of those lean-tos that the Draconians made to sleep in, you could definitely check it out from there.
Do I hear anything coming from this dragon?
You don't hear anything coming from the dragon, but the Draconians keep referring to it as they're asking for blessings and good fortunes from Kasanth.
I'm gonna go back to the party.
Okay.
Nope. I think it's an altar. I don't think it's a real dragon. I'm gonna go tell the party. I just think it's an altar, some
Okay.
sort of large sort of thing.
Sure. So it's not long before Tobin arrives, just before Rook gets back. So Tobin pops back in and says, I think it's a.
Hey guys, I just think it's an altar. They're praying to it, but I think if it was something that big and it was real, you could tell. So.
And then Rook, you come back and you have found a way that shouldn't be too difficult for the party to navigate around this plaza.
I'm just like, you people, follow me. Let's go.
Okay. So the party follows around the plaza, avoiding whatever dangers lie within. You make your way a little further from this when you find a toppled obelisk. Just like you crossed the tree before, there's this obelisk that has fallen over. However, the obelisk is not on the other side. There's not any scrub or forest to hide in like this tree was. Instead, you can see massive buildings in amongst the swamp, and you think that this is probably Zaksaroth. The tremendous obelisk lies beside its broken pedestal base. Strange, spidery runes cover its surface. The obelisk bridges 2 sections of ground divided by swampy water.
Okay, well, having learned from the log in the swamp, can we take a look around and make sure nobody's watching it?
Yeah, so everybody pauses and takes a long moment and really checks the surroundings. No, you don't think there's anywhere that, there's no ambush here.
And that looks like the only way forward?
That's correct.
I'll test it.
I
No.
was just gonna motion Benedict forward.
Actually, I'll go
We're
first.
gonna
I'm the
go
least-
anyway. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say one of the rangers should go first.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Well,
Cover me.
You
I'm
went
going
first
in.
last time and ended up underwater in a web. Just saying.
Yeah, but I only took 2 hit points of damage. You died, didn't you? Right? That worked out
Yeah,
okay.
but I just want to be underwater in a web so I don't die again.
Okay.
So-
I'll
so-
go first.
So Rook's leading the way across?
Yeah.
So you guys all walk across the obelisk. But Worm, you can read the writing on the obelisk. They're arcane in nature, the writing, and it says the great city of Zaksaroth, whose beauty surrounds you, speaks to the good of its people and their generous deeds. The gods reward us in the grace of our home.
Do I feel like that is like a speak friend and enter kind of thing? Be generous and you're good, you can come in?
Yeah, you're not sure.
Okay.
You
Correct.
what? So a little bit of history, a little bit of
Welcome to Zaksaroth, population
0. What you do know of Zaksaroth is that it once was this sort of magnificent city, and there were people here that worshipped the old gods. And then the cataclysm came, the waters rushed in, and a massive sea cut through the city. And it was said that this city sunk into the sea. However, obviously people haven't come to confirm that, because what you're walking into is a very large open plaza, similar to the other one with the fire and the dragon, but this one's even bigger, and the buildings built off of it are very large also, and standing. But like as you step off the obelisk on the other side, like the cracked flagstones here are sort of there's grass growing up between them. There's moss growing in places. This hasn't seen a lot of traffic in quite some time. So emerging from the dense jungle, a broad cobblestone street runs to the north among the ruins. A roadway branches to the west here. Here the fluted columns and relief carvings of buildings sag wearily. A large cobblestone courtyard lies to the east amid crumbling buildings. Beyond the courtyard are 4 tall freestanding columns with no trace remaining of the building that they once supported. In front of these pillars, there is a huge well that plunges into the earth, and vapors rise from the well. To the north of the well, a single building stands whole, almost untouched, unlike all the other buildings that that surround it. Let's see here. Yeah, there is some wear from weather on its walls, but it looks in perfect condition. So the street runs, just to clarify, the street runs north, and there's a side street running to the west. As the street runs north, the eastern side of the road opens into this massive plaza where there's this big well with vapors rising up out of it. On the far side of the well, to your right, there's these 4 pillars with no building left. And then north of the well, there's this very large building that looks pretty much untouched, if not for a little weather worn on the outside.
Let's head to the well, and then we'll take another look.
You're the mission now. Whatever you think best, Master Dwarf.
He gave it
That's
to you
what I
for a
think.
reason.
Mm-hmm.
Let's head towards the well.
Yep.
Okay,
What does his sister think? She's smart.
Yeah, didn't she have like a moment when Zaksaroth was mentioned in Death on Black Wings? She had like a
yes.
flashback. Or something?
And
Or is that outside of knowledge?
No. Well, you know that she acted sort of, shall we say oddly. So when you guys see this well, and you go like, "Hey, what's Grenlead up to?" And you look at Grenlead. She's very pale. She's looking. A little bead of sweat runs down from her brow. She looks very nervous. And maybe for those of you that are very observant, you may even notice like just the littlest bit of tremble from the dwarven warrior's like hand.
Not to be that guy, but I can't see the map.
And she's looking.
Yeah,
at
we're
the well,
we're changing maps right now, so just give me a moment here.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
When she's got this fearful look, is she looking at the well or the building behind it that's untouched?
You're not sure.
So I would, of course, notice this. So I say, "Lass, what's wrong with ye?"
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me get everybody set up
Sure.
on the map here, and we're going to be able to see the well. I'm going to change the settings so you can see the building too. So just give me 1 sec here. We'll get everybody in place.
It's been fun playing with you guys. I'm gonna die here.
I think half the party's going to die here.
You guys, your negative lives, man.
Okay.
Give
Well,
me a T. Give me a P.
Can everybody
Give me a K.
can everybody see now if I
Yep.
I can
this
see
one.
my token and everything's black, but I don't have
Same.
infravision.
Okay. Yeah, it's got for whatever reason the map unfortunately has darkness set on it, so I'm just going to change that right now. I'm going to move it to daylight mode, even though I'm going to turn it down a bit because it is nighttime right now.
Hey, I can see stuff.
Can you see stuff? So you should be able
Yeah.
to see the well here. So so north would be the right side of your screen.
Over here?
Yeah, and your guys are on the south side of the screen. Okay, and can you see this big building out here?
Parts of it, yes.
Yeah, the entrance is way up here. Can you see where I'm pinging?
Yeah.
The entrance to that building is up here, but the well is down. The well is down here with this steam coming up out of it. The vapors are coming out of it. Yeah. So as you turn to your sister, she says and ask her what's wrong. She very sort of under her breath says, "I think I've been here before." And with that, I need Grennick to make a saving throw versus spell.
How do I do that?
So
Is that
go
on
to
my character sheet?
yeah, go to your character sheet under your saving throws. There's going to be a whole bunch of different saving throws there. Actually, save versus staff. It'll be staff, rods, and wands. I think that's what we need you to save against.
Okay. That one right there?
Yeah. So I think you failed that save because you needed to get over whatever that was. I'm just checking what the number is that Grennick actually had to get over. So Grennick, it's not a bad thing, but you've felt this before. The staff kind of reaches out to you and is sort of directing you towards that building. Like you feel an urge to go that way.
I think we need to go to this building for some reason. I just can't explain it.
Oh, you needed a
The staff
13.
wants me to go.
I don't know. I don't know why it's saying you didn't get it because your saving throw is 13. So, yeah, you're okay. You're okay. You still feel the urge, but you don't have to. You don't have to react to it.
Oh, okay. Then I'll be quiet.
You still feel the nudge, but it's not like you have to. You don't have to answer it.
I kind of just want to make it to the well because I think we have a better look.
Okay.
instead of rushing up into that building. So I don't think I would say it to them yet.
Okay, so you guys are free to move your characters. So if you want to move your characters somewhere on the map, go ahead and do that now.
Well,
You don't see or hear any draconians around here. You don't see or hear any hobgoblins or encampments or things like that.
Rook's just gonna fan out to get out to the flanks to with his bow. The job is to protect him, get Rennick to wherever he's got to go.
Yeah, Kier's gonna do the same on the other side.
Okay.
Mr. Staffy said look in the well, so I'm looking in the well.
All right.
Very stealthy, though. No one can hear me coming.
Oh, yeah.
I swear.
Your armor is perfect for that.
Yeah, no combat rolls, no pincer attacks. This is just straight up stealth.
Okay.
Clang, clang, dash, clang, clang.
It's a stealth march is what it is, really.
And the Wonder Twins beside you, so it's awesome. Yeah, you guys are dead quiet.
So the two of you reach the well, and you look over the edge, and you know there it is. It drops just like any well would for the first 20, 30 feet, and then you can tell that it opens into a great darkness, a big nothing down there.
I hawk a loogie.
The three moons above you are giving you enough light that you're just sort of getting a little bit of light down the well, but not enough.
Does anybody have a torch?
As you ask for a torch, the two of you that are right beside the well, there's sort of this dark and almost terrible stillness. And you hear almost what sounds like a whistle at first, like maybe
I'm backing away.
Maybe steam building up.
I'm backing away.
And suddenly a fantastic shape, huge and black, bursts from the well.
Me and my bright ideas.
What did you two do?
I'm backing away very quickly.
So hold on a second. So as this thing bursts up out of the well, you might not be able to back away because a certain type of terrible fear comes over you
I'm immune.
As this huge shape unfolds its tremendous leathery wings. And we're going to be rolling initiative in just a moment. But first... So,
I'm immune to fear, and anybody within 5 feet of me is also immune to fear.
Okay, that's good. A huge black dragon flies up out of the well.
That's interesting.
So...
Good for us.
Creatures with 3 hit dice or more, which is everyone. Who has 6 hit dice? Do we have any 6th level characters in the party?
I'm 6.
You're 6? Well, you don't matter though because you're a Kender. So anyone?
I have 6. The Rangers, we each have 6 hit dice.
Do you have 6? The Rangers?
I think so, yeah.
Because we start off with 2, and then we go to level 5. Yep. So it gets a 6.
Okay, so the Rangers automatically disregard the aura. Anyone within 5 feet of Benedict disregards the aura. All Kender disregard the aura. Everyone else fights with a -1 penalty on their -1 on their -1 on their hit dice for attack. They basically fight as 1 level lower unless they make a save versus magic. So can I have everyone make a save versus spell? It'll be on your character sheet, except those that met the restrictions that I mentioned.
The one time he uses wisdom.
Grunlead, I have to make her save.
This is the one time it's been good to stand next to the knight.
It's been more than once. I swear.
Okay, so it looks like Grinnick made their save. Worm made their save. Grenly did not make her save. And everybody else is immune to the condition for one reason or another. So let's now, I'm gonna roll the initiative for everybody. Affy, this works a little different than 5e. So we just roll for, if you're like, what does that mean? So you guys have won the initiative. So you're going to get to move and act first. So movement for everyone is 6 squares except the dwarves. They're 5 squares. Just like in 5e, you can do an all-out run instead of fighting, and you can double your movement. So instead of moving 6, you would move 12 or 10 if you're a dwarf.
Are we all sprinting to the building entrance, or are we fighting this thing?
I would think that would be a good idea. Sprint like hell.
Yeah, get Grinnick to the building.
Inside?
Yeah.
If Benedict starts running, I'm going to go with.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm not running. I'm repositioning. I'm going to hold the doorway.
You're
Tactical
doing
redistribution.
Yes. Tactical withdrawal.
So the doors are kind of awkwardly. They're like, you would have to. Can you see where I'm pinging? You have to be zoomed out pretty good on the map to see where I'm pinging.
No.
Way up at the top corner here. I don't know why they did the map this way, but they did the map this way.
Up here?
Way up there. You have
okay.
you have to get up and around that corner to get in the doors of the building. So, you guys go ahead and move your characters. There's no order to this. So, do your movement.
Dwarves, to me.
Is anyone actually attacking as this dragon soars up out of the well?
Yeah.
Well,
I'll hit it twice with my bow and then use my movement.
Okay.
That way I can at least draw it away from my friends, since I don't think they're going to make it.
You never know. You never know.
You're so positive.
I'm gonna move to Grinnick.
How far away is that
Yeah,
for me? Is
you're
that
gonna
still
move to
medium
Grinnick?
range?
I'm moving right now.
And it's a large creature, right? So
Okay, hold on, Grinnick, before you move. So Worm's gonna run to Grinnick, and what's Worm? Is Worm doing something?
Run fast. And I'll cast invisibility on him.
Oh, okay.
Fun.
So let's move Worm up to Grinnick, and then we can give Grinnick a fancy little invisibility thing here. Did someone fall down? What the hell is going on?
Jeff's having an issue.
Dog is whirling around back there. Maybe.
No, that's okay. No, no, it's all good. It's all good. Invisibility. What's a good invisibility symbol? Ninja. You get the ninja face. Ninja.
Yeah.
Okay. So Grinnick, you see yourself sort of, fade away.
Whoa, what's happening to me?
And now everyone can continue moving. So finish your moves, and then if you're moving and not attacking, go ahead and move. If you're going to make an attack first, though, let's do those attacks. So those of you shooting bows, I know that Rook said he was going to fire some arrows.
I'm going to do the same.
You're going to do the same?
What are all these things on the map?
Yeah.
Sorry. What's all this stuff?
It's just making the map look pretty.
Oh, okay. So none of it makes any difference?
No, it does not, sir.
And we can run just 12, you said?
You can run 12 this turn, yes.
Are we going to invoke an attack of opportunity if we run?
No, you're not. Because
Okay.
the dragon literally pushes its way up and gets some height. It's about 30 feet off the ground.
Taking off up there.
Yeah. Okay, so Rook got a 16 and a 13. And Rook, what's your Thaco?
My Thaco
It's
is
16.
16 for armor class 0.
So 16 and 13 both hit.
Yes.
16 and 13 both hit. They both hit.
takes a 5 and a 7, so I've done 12 points of damage.
Yeah, so you have to use the large, right? So 5 and 7, so you did 12. That's good. That's good.
It dies. It dies.
You can take him.
Good job, Rook. We all level.
5 and 7.
Yeah.
The monster dies, and it's all over.
Last one to the door is a rotten egg. And I'll do my movement now.
Yeah, what the hell is going on here? Oh my god. You know, sometimes Roll20 acts wonky.
No, never.
Hey, get down.
Oh my gosh. My keyboard is just Okay. I'm gonna exit out of this for a moment. I'll be right back. I hope it doesn't crash your pretty little game here.
If it kills a dragon, we're okay with it. 100%.
You're okay? That'll work?
Yeah. Rook the Dragon Slayer, as I will be known from this point on. I'm okay with that.
So when I hit launch game, it opens a new window, which is weird. And when I use my mouse roller, which is supposed to take me around the screen, it instead minimizes.
It's like you're pressing control. It's a common glitch in Windows.
Oh my gosh. No, it's not a common glitch. My book was on the control button. Thank you, Affy.
Oh. Well, it is a common glitch in Windows. But user error. ID10T error.
You have all you have all witnessed now why Jeremy plays with Affy. Shit like
book
this.
On the keyboard. An affliction for all DMs across our nation.
I can't talk. The last game I accidentally hit one of my Stream Deck buttons and it shut the whole stream down.
Did it?
So
yeah.
I don't feel
okay.
I don't feel so bad now.
I thought you played with her because she was awesome.
Well, I do that too.
Okay. I didn't want to just take her down to IT status is the only reason you keep her around. That would be horrible.
Always really nice to me.
Yeah, that really tracks.
Yes, that's the reason why.
I'm not going to say it's the only reason, but it is a good reason.
I would say this is a great group. It's really good.
And me.
They're all really nice.
Oop.
And me.
Great sharing.
Yeah, it's kind of turning sour in here. I don't know.
And then Jeff joined.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for Jeff to ring my doorbell and punch you right in the mouth. They're making this guy retreat. I'm just waiting for it. I promise. Hands on my back. I'll lean into it. I promise. Then hand you a beer.
Then hand you a beer. 2 weeks ago.
Okay, sorry. I am back on track now. So Rook did 13 or 12.
It was 12, but I would gladly accept 13.
And Kira hit with both of her attacks. So 6 and 3, that's total of 9. My gosh. Okay, and now go ahead and move.
Does it look hurt?
If you haven't moved, sure it looks hurt. It's got fucking 4 arrows sticking out of it.
But like really hurt
bloodied?
or like pissed off?
It's probably just pissed off. So you
Is
guys
it
just
hurt or
run.
injured?
Okay.
Like if this was the playoffs, would it still be playing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it would still be playing.
Can I, even though I ran a full
1,
movement,
2,
can I draw my bow on the way?
5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yes, you can totally draw your bow while you're running. This is allowed. Okay. So the dragon's leathery wings you can hear flapping behind. And it's going to fly basically like right over top of Kira and our 2 big and beefy boys. And as it does so, it just looks down and puts a line of acid as it flies over, strafing the 3 of you. And I need all 3 of you to make a dragon breath saving throw, please.
Can we call these episodes Beefy Boys?
Can we what?
The beefy boys.
The beefy boys? I like the beefy boys.
Beefy boys. Beefy boys.
So if you look under your saving throws, there will be a breath weapon save.
What's this place we're in called
So
again?
so in 5th edition, dragons have dice they roll when they do their breath weapon. In 1st edition, dragons deal their hit points as their breath weapon. There are no rules. It is just strictly whatever hit points the dragon has is the hit points that its breath weapon does.
Oh my gosh. That's intense.
So if I'm reading this right, Kira failed, Stephen passed, and Benedict failed.
I'm supposed to roll over my number, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I failed.
Okay, so if you failed the saving throw, you
died.
take 43 points of acid damage.
Bye, guys. It was nice playing.
That quite literally cooks Kira and Benedict. Not like knocks them to 0. It pushes them right down to -10.
Yeah, I had 8 hit points.
Yeah. And Steve, you would take half, which would be 21 if we round down. So we'll round down. That still takes you below that -10 mark. So what you guys hear behind you, the 4 in the lead that are running, you hear horrible screams of pain. Tobin,
a squish.
Tobin, you quite literally see your 3 friends. The acid just melts flesh and skin off them as their bones rattle off the flagstone courtyard.
I'm glad I joined
our bones
the game,
explode,
guys.
doing damage in a 15-foot radius.
Sorry, what's that? Does your bones explode, Benedict?
Yeah.
Does your skullet
15-foot radius?
Does your skullet explode? Okay.
The skullet's undamaged.
We're gonna.
Skullet's unscathed, or the mustaches.
We're gonna roll initiative again for the next round. The party does get to go first.
I think I'm just going to shut my mic off now because.
Yeah, those of you who are lying as puddles of skin and bone, we'll be right back with you.
I'm seeing that. I'm
We
just
gotta
gonna
go.
open
We gotta
the
go.
door. Yeah.
I've never experienced anything like that in a game of D&D where 4 players just got nuked in front of me. That's intense.
It was only 3.
But also horrible.
It was all. So yeah. So Grenlead is like, you've never seen this little dwarven warrior run so fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There, I'm there.
10. Are you shooting back this turn, Rook, or are you just running?
Oh, I've seen enough. I'm gone.
Okay.
Oh, we shouldn't stack up like this because you might do a beam weapon on us again.
Are we free to just move?
Yep.
Holy shit. Shit, we lost the twins.
Hans and Franz. It's a bit of a somber moment. Okay, we're just waiting for Tobin.
Tobin's running the other way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to circle around him. He's kind of like right in front of me.
Well, you could run under. The dragon's 30 feet up. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do I take an attack of opportunity?
No.
Okay.
Get him! Get him, Tobin! Get him!
Guess I'll go right
Now we
there.
know why they didn't have any guards.
Is that a double run, Tobin?
Yeah, it's a double run.
Okay. So for the dragon's turn, she pounces. Coming down with 2 claws and a bite. So claw, bite. So
Tobin, you this no problem.
Tobin, your armor class is 2. The dragon has a THAC0 of 12. So the first claw misses, the second claw hits, and the bite hits. So we'll see where you're at after this.
Where's Worm?
That's a good question.
I'm-
Where's Worm? Where is he?
She's up with the other group.
So the claw did 2 points of damage.
He's right
Tobin.
behind you.
Okay. I don't see her.
So
And I
that
had 2 left.
so you're at 0, and then she bites you, and the bite does 3d6.
Okay.
So you guys hear sort of an ee as the Kender takes the claw, and then you hear a
manly.
snap as she literally breaks his spine in her mouth. And you then hear her yell in common at the 4 of you, "Run! It makes it so much more fun." And we're going to roll initiative again. And Tobin
What's this wee stuff? We're not rolling nothing.
The pony is out. I can hear him. I can hear him going. Dun, 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 dun.
So
Germany screams out, "High old silver! We're screwed."
You hear the flagstone crack as she pushes off and breaks a few and takes flight again after she's crushed Tobin under her landing. She's going to go here, and she casts... Actually, you know what? She breathes again.
Oh, crap.
At poor Grenlead out on her own.
Ah,
As the breath weapon comes down and is about to cook her, let's have her make a saving throw. Okay, so she failed. So she's about to take 43 points of damage when Grennick, the crystal staff, flares, and an energy surrounds you and your sister as the acid hits it and boils and pops and splatters all around you, but doesn't hit either of you. So I'll now tell you that the crystal staff deflects breath weapon for you and everyone within 10 feet of you.
to me, everybody. We just blocked it. Come
Tell
on.
us this now.
Says the guy who's invisible.
You were not even. No one's even sure how Grenlead blocked that. But yes, it deflects breath weapon in a 10-foot radius. However, I will tell you that used the last of the blue crystal the staff's charges for the day.
But I wouldn't know this.
No, you would know that it has no more power in it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so everyone
It won't deflect again.
It won't deflect again, and you guys can take your move now.
Okay, where's that door again? Whereabouts is it? Because that's where I'm running through right now.
It's up and around the corner up here.
1, 2,
The top
3,
half of Tobin is
4.
trying to crawl already.
and I'm going in. I'm not even.
The
Where's
doors are right here.
That was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can make it in if I push the doors in.
Me too.
Okay, so wait a minute. What's your movement when you reach those right there? Is that 12?
I have one move. I'm at 11 right here in front of the doors.
Okay,
so I can kick open the door.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The dwarves get to here.
Yeah.
Okay. And I can tell you that as you round that and see the doors, hold on a second here. Double doors of tarnished gold close off a blue oval archway that rises 30 feet to the ceiling. So, that's 46A. Yeah. All right. Does Worm and Rook lean into those doors?
Oh yeah. as hard as I can, and I've got a strength of 13.
Well, even with worm strength, the doors seem to open almost invitingly.
Oh, thank God.
And you guys can move your one last bit of movement in. Ahead of you, you see another pair of arched golden doors as well. Okay. And we're going to roll initiative. The dwarves are expecting that dragon to round that corner any minute. Instead, you hear the flapping of her wings, and she does not come, and everybody gets inside. And we are out.
As soon as everyone's in, I'm locking. I'm shutting those doors.
Okay, and like as you're closing them, you're expecting again that dragon to show up, and then boom, the doors close, and everything's quiet.
That was awful.
We gotta get Grenly in here. She's still outside.
Oh yeah, I'll move her in.
Okay, like Rook's visibly upset. Look at him. As much as those two meatheads drove me insane, they were awesome friends, they're great companions. Same with Tobin. Oh my God.
Grenlead hits, sort of walks in, throws herself against the wall, slides down, almost like fetal position, and she's muttering. You know how she has talked about her dreams in the past. She's muttering about death on black wings. It's happening again. I've been here before, and she is in a whole world of trauma and PTSD, and she's been here. She knows these things.
All right. Rook's going to be an idiot again and just say, all right, he's going to grab her, pick her up onto her feet, and say, we got to keep moving. Our friends just bought us some time. We got to keep moving through this castle to find out what's going on.
Can you guys even see the other dwarf at all, or is he still invisible?
Invisible.
He's invisible.
Yeah.
He has not cast a spell, nor has he taken an attack, so he is invisible.
Oh, then I'd be asking, where's Grenly? Granick, I'd be prepared to run outside to go get Granick, thinking he's still out there.
Okay.
Oh no, I would have let you know that I was in there when I came in.
Okay, so you're like, it's okay, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm just going to.
I'm also trying to console my sister.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look for a door to keep us moving, so that in case whatever comes beating through the door, I'm expecting the dragon to kick in the doors.
And Affy, what were you saying? What's Worm doing?
I was just going to grab Rook by the ear and kind of pull him away.
Okay.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
We don't have 5 minutes. The
5
dragon's
minutes.
coming. Fine, I'm moving ahead.
If you die because you were stupid, I hope you stay dead.
So far, I've kept us alive.
So Rook finds another set of doors. Is he going to open those?
I'm going to listen to them first. See if I hear anything.
No, you don't hear anything.
Yeah, I'm going to open them.
Okay.
And try to get the rest of the party in here so we can get a couple of doors in between us in case that dragon...
Yeah, you maybe look back to get the rest of the party in there. Worm's probably glaring at you, I assume, with the 5-minute look.
That's fine. Shut up, Squire. Let's go.
The golden doors open into the central chamber.
That's for you, Jeff. For you.
The central chamber of the temple. A tremendous dome rises high above the delicate tile floor. It seems as though time has stilled in this room. In the center of the room stands a polished statue of singular grace and beauty. The delicate form of a woman draped in flowing robes. Her hair cascades around her shoulders and neck, which is adorned by a detailed amulet. The look on her face is one of radiant hope, tempered with sadness. A feeling of warmth and love abides this room.
I'm gonna enter it, and I'm gonna like, guys. I think I found what we were looking for.
Grinnick, as the light from this room sort of almost as the doors open and there's sort of a radiant light coming out of this room. It creeps across the floor, and as soon as it reaches your sister, you see her breathing come under control. She starts to calm, and you feel drawn to the room, and you can see the statue of this woman, and this is the blue lady that you saw in the plains when your sister brought the staff to you.
Let's go. And I'm going to take off.
I'll walk with her.
Okay. Grinnick, as you enter the room, the statue comes to life and speaks. A sort of a beautiful blue glow around her. She looks down at Grinnick and she says, "Beloved disciple, the gods have not turned away from man. Man turned away from the true gods, and now seek gods who do not exist. But the end of darkness nears. Krynn is about to face its greatest test. Men will need the truth more than ever. You must return the truth and power of the true gods to men. It is time to restore the balance. To gain the power, you shall need the truth of the gods. Far below this temple lie the discs of Mishakal, circular plates of platinum that are all you need to call upon my power. You must recover these discs. But your way will not be easy. The discs now lie in the lair of the dragon. Therefore, I charge your staff and I raise your friends." At which point, all those that have been melted down, melted meat and flesh, stitch themselves back together, and you find yourselves standing behind your friends in this hall, covered in this sort of unearthly blue glowing light, and the goddess Mishakal standing in the center of the temple. She says,
"Did we win? Did we won? Did we win?"
She says to you, "Grinnick, when you face the dragon, present my staff boldly, never wavering, and you will prevail. Even then, your journey will not be complete. You must leave here, and you must search for a true leader of the people." With that, the arms of the statue fold back into place, and she stops moving.
And I'm going to just say, kind of under my breath, but towards her, "Aye, milady, it will be my honor."
So the staff is fully charged now, and I'm going to give you all the powers that it can do.
While you're doing that, could you... never mind.
Oh, never mind.
I just wondered, did she also restore Tobin's guitar strings? That's all I need to know.
Yes, all is repaired.
Oh, thank God.
All is repaired. So the staff holds 20 charges at a time. You don't have to write any of this down because I'm going to link it in the staff's description in a second. But the staff can always be used as a staff of striking, which means it is always considered a +1 weapon, but you can expend charges for it to deal more damage. So for every charge you expend up to 3, it deals another 3 damage. So you can deal +3 damage, +6 damage, or +9 damage. It casts any of the following cleric spells for 2 charges per level of the spell. So its first level spells you already know. There's Command, there's Cure Light Wounds, and there's Remove Fear. It also has 3rd level spells, Continual Light, Cure Blindness, Cure Disease, and Remove Curse. It has 5th level spells, Cure Critical Wounds, and Raise the Dead. And it has 7th level spells, Restoration and Resurrection. It does have the ability to teleport you, but it's at its own discretion, which is what happened with you and your sister on the plains. That teleportation,
Okay, that makes sense.
That teleportation costs 15 charges, though. So you can't trigger the teleportation, but it can choose to do so. Lastly, it will deflect Dragon's Breath in a 10-foot radius for 10 charges. Okay.
Good to know.
The staff holds 20 charges at a time. It regains 1 charge per day from the combined influences of Krynn's 3 moons. But it can be charged immediately and completely at this statue of Mishakal. It recharges 46 charges if you bring it back here. Okay. Yeah. So there we go. So let me get those put up into your where you can read them.
Still friggin' invisible.
Don't what?
Yeah, did I become uninvisible when she, or did I become visible when she showed up?
I'm going to say that there was sort of like everybody could see you for a moment. She could obviously see you, but that the invisibility spell is still in effect. I don't want to take that away. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
you guys have reached Zaksaroth within your 48 hours. You're welcome to rest and things like that now.
Yeah, I think we should rest.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm just happy to see that my friends are dead.
So if you ever get a chance to read the original books, the dragon comes out of the well and it cooks down a character in the party, and the same thing happens. Mishakal raises them. So there you go. A free resurrection. We're going to take a quick moment there to do our break, grab bathrooms, grab a drink. I think the party's going to rest. Is that correct? So when we come back,
hit point release full?
When we come back, those of you that were resurrected are at full hit points.
Praise be to Mishakal.
Yeah, so we're gonna do all that, and then when we come back, we will begin to plumb the depths under the temple and try to reach the dragon's lair to get the discs of Mishakal. And we'll be right back.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Whirlwind.
So, the party rests here in this chamber. Do we take watches during that rest?
Absolutely.
Of course.
Me and Steve are eating right now, so we're not going to do the first watch.
I saw Artemis going like, yes.
We're being watched over by a goddess.
Yeah. The gods help.
I don't really trust that.
Gods help
That was
those
dead
that help
10 minutes
themselves,
ago.
right?
The gods have been gone for 300 years. So,
And a bullseye lantern, if that helps.
okay. So, important things to note, just to remind us of, in Dragonlance at this time, dragons have not been seen or believed in for like over 1,000 years. And you've just witnessed one. 2, the gods have been gone for close to 300 years. And you've just witnessed a mass resurrection. It's kind of a big day for you.
So if this was Call of Cthulhu, like we'd have to roll to see how
Oh yeah,
stressed we were.
you'd all be insane.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, like, what did it look like on our end? The people who were dead.
Yeah, you remember the pain of like the burning and the pain, and then you just remember a very cool blue light soothing that, and then reappearing with your friends.
Creepy.
But like you certainly remember the acid. Yeah, that was not cool. So off of this room, everybody, we have a door over here to the north. We have a door over here to the south. We have a door over here to the east. And you can't see them, but if you come around these corners here on either side, there's actually single doors going back to the west as well. So where would you like to go?
I think the Rangers should make that decision.
Oh, we're out of the bush now. It's up to you guys now.
With Tobin. Tobin's now inside, sneaky.
Yeah.
Tobin's muted.
Although
we can see Tobin granting us words of wisdom, but you're muted.
Yes.
He's muted. Oh.
I can go sneak. Just which direction you guys think you'd like? Is there a consensus on which way I should go?
Well, the doors to the south are big double golden doors. They look important. Sorry, this is the east where Benedict is. These doors to the north and south are also big double doors that look important.
Okay.
They said we needed to go down, right? Is that what I remember hearing? Or
yes, the goddess told you that the discs are below the temple and guarded by the dragon.
I think we should go this way. That's my guess, just so we can make sure that nothing's behind us. We don't leave anything behind.
Okay, I can sneak you over there. Sneak you in, check it out.
Okay.
We don't leave anyone behind. Did I just hear you say that, Rook?
No, I don't want to leave anything behind. I didn't say anyone's
Okay, fair
behind.
enough.
Okay.
Welcome to 5 minutes ago. You left 4 of us back there, you big jerk.
Check the trap or anything.
You were a puddle.
Better you than me.
Nobody had an empty bottle or a shovel. You could have scooped me up.
I was too busy running like a chicken. screaming so bad that a 5-year-old girl must have come up to me and went, "Rook, man, pull it together, buddy."
So this is to the south. A high domed ceiling caps this circular room. Fungus creeps down all the walls, covering frescoes faded beyond recognition. 5 squat figures claw at the walls with stubby fingers, scraping the frescoes into a heap of wet plaster on the floor. And they appear to be little dwarf. They appear to be 5 dwarves. They also look like they've slept here while you guys were resting just in the adjacent room, as there is bedding here. They have quite a few piles of this fresco and wet plaster on the floor. The one that there's 5 of them. Our dwarves recognize them as gully dwarves immediately. They are barely clothed. They are filthy. Their beards are just, ridiculous. And
Tobin would know him too, right? Because wasn't he with the gully dwarves?
actually, yes, you were captured by gully dwarves for a while. We'll put a couple gully dwarves out here on the.
Are gully dwarves, would I know them to be generally crappy people, or?
Yeah, they're generally crappy people. They're crappy
dwarves, really.
but they're not really bright people. Would that be a polite way? Let's call them uneducated.
Gotcha.
Let's see if I can get this to zoom up here for you. Oh, I think I had it. There we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. That looks way too much like me.
Now you say it.
So they're too busy scratching and scraping to even notice you. And one of them says, "Come on now. Claw, mates, claw. We got this. Here are pictures off the walls. I hear tell that humans used to keep pretty treasures behind the walls like this. That high bope king of ours down in the cavern city might give us special favors if we bring a pretty to him."
Did you put a yeehaw on that?
Yeah!
Then
as,
supposed to be going downstairs.
as one of them maybe notices you, they all poke at one another. They turn around and they're like, "It's the Lord's, mates. Good gracious. We didn't mean nothing by it, your lordship. We didn't mean nothing by it. You go visit our king, Great Fudge High Bulp. He'll help you right straight. Come on now. And they come over and they start to move towards you. Like, come on now. Come on.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna get cornholed?
Ding, 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 ding,
You
ding,
got a
ding,
birdie, Mal.
If their bard has a banjo, I'm killing everything.
I'm gonna make you
Big
squeal
gotta
like
be
a
a
pig.
I've seen this play. It does not end well.
First one that says, I'm shooting dead.
Sue.
Well, we're not here to meet the king.
So
though,
as
right?
they
So we're
step
just trying to
towards
find
you, like just a stench radiates off them of body odor and yeast.
Here's little Jumpy from the the freaking dragon and draws her bow and points it at one of them.
I am going to stop its forward motion with the tip of my sword at full arm's length.
Okay, so sword comes out, bow comes out.
Like walking between them, and I'm just like,
They're like, come on now, lords, put those weapons down.
yeah.
Sorry, did you say you were going to take us down to the king?
You want to go see the king?
You
Not
said he
really.
was down, right?
He's down in the city. Fudge, high bulp. He's very smart.
Ooh, yeah, let's go. He's
We
down.
want to go down, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
An escort would be nice.
Take us to your leader?
Yeah, take me to your leader. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Nanu.
He's like, we take you to King High Bulp. That's our leader.
Lead on.
Might as well, man. Even dirty, smelly little allies are better than no allies at all.
They probably know how to get in places that nobody wants to go. And get us a secret way or something.
And I'm sure we could find some shinies. I'm good at finding shinies.
We got to figure out how to outsmart them. That's the only challenge.
As they start to walk past you to show you the way, they're also very handsy. Like they're checking out what you're carrying. They're look at all this stuff. Look at all this. This is nice. This is nice.
Yeah.
What do I have to roll to backhand?
You can backhand one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my plan.
Oh, it's the brownie incident again.
Oh, no.
So the brownie incident.
no.
So you backhand one of them, and it just smacks across this little dwarf's bald head.
As soon as he tries to touch me, sorry, it smells bad. You could have. I just got my hair right. Stop! You smell bad.
Damn! You slap hard. That's gonna leave bruise. That's gonna leave bruise right there. I'll tell you that now. It's okay though. I'm gonna rub some dirt on it. And he walks over. He walks over and takes some of that wet plaster and fungus off the wall. Just kind of rubs it in there. He's like, "That'll do. That'll take that away. That'll take that right away."
No enough.
So they lead you over.
Touch me.
They lead you over to this door. Everybody's like, "Don't touch me! Get your filthy little paws off me!" So what you know a little bit about gully dwarves? They're also known as Agar dwarves. And the Agar are sort of the lowest clans of dwarves. Hill dwarves and mountain dwarves, like Grinnick and Grenlead, would be like. These creatures are really like
They're peasants.
They're even worse. They're like the worst kind of peasants, though. Yeah, like they have a very. They are known for being sort of thieves. In fact, when you get a moment, Tobin can probably tell. Tobin was captured by a group of gully dwarves for a time. Yeah.
Do I know? I'm gonna start asking these gully dwarves while we're walking if they know of the other ones. Be like, do you know these people? Just kind of giving them a hard time.
You start talking about the ones that captured you?
Yeah. Be like, were they your cousins? Where were you? No, just the whole time.
They're like, oh, we all cousins. We all cousins.
All right, well,
We all cousins. The two of these boys here, they're my brothers. Yeah.
okay.
Maybe they're clans. Maybe they're clansmen. Maybe they're from our clan.
Hey, I'm just saying, stay.
The great king,
Give me a reason.
the great king,
Bad experiences.
the great king High Bulp. He puts the clans together. He puts the clans together. We do very well.
Whatever happens, I'm just bringing up the rear, so I don't have to be close to them.
They look at the Kender. They're like, are you some kind of dwarf? You don't know how to grow a beard?
I had alopecia, and then I walk away.
You can hear them like, how did what? Hello, what? Hello, pee, what? What? Did he say he peed on himself? Dadgummit. Anyways, they lead you through here to another set of double doors. They push those open as well. They walk around like they own the place, frankly. And beyond this door is a great chamber with a set of stairs. So a dome ceiling capes this 60-foot tall circular room. Vines and mosses dangle from great cracks in the ceiling, and fungus covers the walls. In the center of the room stands an empty... Am I reading the right one? Jesus, Jeremy, get your glasses on. No, I am reading the right one. In the center of the room stands an empty pedestal, the top of which cannot be seen from the floor. And on the west side of the room, just in front of the doors, a circular staircase in flagstone slick with green film descends into the darkness. The gully dwarves immediately walk right to the steps. They're like, you come, we go. Come on. Come on, get it.
I'll follow him.
Get it.
I'll follow him. Just keep him in front of me, but I'll follow him.
I'm going to take a quick inventory of all my stuff and make sure it's there as I'm following them.
Yes. Yes. You guys were more than aggressive enough that they did not take anything. They're all like, come on now. Come on now. Get down these stairs. We going down.
Are we yelling timber?
You want to do that? I'm going down. Yelling timber. So they begin to go down the steps, one by one. The five leading you down.
Who's going to follow him first? What order are we in? I'm bringing up the rear.
Is that
I'll go first.
Is there what?
So our plan, we're really going to follow these guys to the king? That's the plan?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure. Okay, cool.
Well, we're gonna follow them down somewhere and see what happens.
I'll go in the middle.
Okay,
I'm pretty apt to get down there, so.
let me jump us to the next map at the bottom of the steps, and then you can sort of put yourself in your order. Does that sound fair? Does that sound fair for you?
Yeah.
That sounds very fair.
Y'all come down here, you go real fast. I tried very hard to get Boomhauer from King of the Hill down for these little gully dwarves.
It's hard.
It's not easy.
I have a Boomhauer story.
You have a Boomhauer story?
Yeah, it was scary. Yeah.
Whose keyboard is so loud?
I feel...
Me! I forgot I was not muted.
Okay, Grunlead. Kira. Rook. Who is carrying light? Or who has light?
I have a torch.
I have a torch.
Okay, so sorry, who's
You're also invisible though.
Yeah, you're invisible.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to
use my torch.
Your torch will become invisible if you carry your torch.
I go in front towards the front with my bullseye. I have a bullseye lantern. That's all I got.
I'll light my lantern and hand it to somebody behind me if they want to carry it. I'd like to keep my hands free.
I'll carry it.
Okay, so Worm's
All right.
Worm's got a lantern.
As a good squire would do.
I'm gonna be using my lantern for sure.
So let me get.
Try not to die.
Token emits light.
I've got a club in my hand that has fire on it. That's how I'm viewing it.
Can people see now?
I didn't even change maps.
Oh, I haven't even
Yeah,
changed
neither
your
have I.
map. That would help. How about now?
Thanks for clearing that up. Can
Yes,
see some
now
of it,
I can
right?
see.
Yeah.
You might be able to see some of it. So, and hold on a sec. I don't know that I can program in your bullseye lantern here, because so I'm just going to give you. We're just going to do this.
I think mine is also a bullseye.
That's fine.
It was cheaper.
No,
Yeah.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so
Sound like my what?
the gully doors spill out into the room here, and you guys are welcome to place yourself wherever you'd like to be.
Where you got me is fine.
Left by my brother.
And
I'm going to pet my sister.
Oops.
so
I
dim light shines up through the floor. A vast hall stretches to the east. The ceiling, heavily reinforced, stands solidly above, but below the floor has fallen away in several places. Hot mists carry the odor of decay and rise through the holes in the floor. So can we see this big dark patch here ahead of the party? Like that's
Yeah.
there is no floor ahead there.
Ooh.
Is it the same kind of mist that we would have saw at
From the well, yes, very much so.
Okay, everyone back up as far as let's find a way to get around these guys. What are you doing?
I hawk another loogie.
What are you
Back up.
doing?
So the gully dwarves, one of them very quickly runs down this tunnel over here.
I follow the gully dwarf.
And then one stands to either side, and these two sort of look like they're going to fall in with the rest of you. And the one standing just beside the doorway, he's like, "Come on, you go, you follow. We take you to the great King Hybulp."
I go right to there.
I'm gonna take a look this way. It's over here.
Like it at all. I want to go to this.
Do you take night classes on being a difficult player, dude? Like, what the
I just say I like these people.
I'm gonna go over here. Oh, I love it.
I'm gonna go.
So they look at you when people don't immediately fall in. They're like, "Come on, you said you want to go. We gonna take you. You gonna go see the king."
Thus.
I don't know that I like us being surrounded by the gully dwarves, but I'm pretty sure we can take them if it comes down to it. So,
Oh, you
I
have
know
no doubts in your mind that you can take them.
I'm not too worried.
I've never had doubts about taking them, if you can't tell. Where's that dragon?
So, Benedict, you can see the one gully dwarf ahead in the light, and he's like, "Come on, come on."
What do you think we're doing, dwarf?
Tobin, as you come up to the corner here, you can see down this corridor to the we're just gonna say to the south for the sake of argument, but it's not the south. But anyways, and crypts line the hallway, cloaked in foul mists. A group of squat forms line this hallway on either side, and you can see that there's well over 24 gully dwarves lining the hall. And then
That's gonna smell nice.
every so often, from somewhere down the hall beyond your light, you can hear the crack of a whip. And as you guys round the corner, some of the other gully dwarves in the room look back at you, like as the one guy's like, "Come on, come on, come on, I'll take you to the king." They're like, "Shh."
I'm going to be last. If I have to push one of those little fuckers ahead of me,
Okay.
I'm last.
Yeah, it
I'm
comes.
not letting them completely surround us. I'm
How did I lose a bloody gully dwarf? Is someone standing on a gully dwarf?
I'm not.
Steve
Got
was.
one there.
Steve was.
Was I?
Yeah, that's
I
okay.
can't see. I can't see anything.
So, can you not see anything?
I can see the room, and there's a little bright patch. I can see part of the room.
Yeah, the bright patch is where the actual torches and lights are.
Except I'm supposed to have one, and I don't.
Oh, okay. You have a torch? I didn't know you said that. I apologize.
Yes.
I will put that on right now.
I have a club that's on fire.
Emits bright light. 40 feet. Save.
I have a club. Hey, shit. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys round the corner. I'm not going to put all the counters on because there are a lot, but just know that the corridor ahead, you can see all these alcoves with these old crypts, obviously from the temple above. And there are just gully dwarves packed in, and they seem to be waiting in a line. And every so often, from way down the tunnel in the darkness, you can hear a whip crack.
I'm gonna ask you, what's the whip cracking? What's that about?
The one gully dwarf with you, he looks at you, he goes, "Oh, we go down. We go down.
What's with the whip crack?
We go down, and the masters they come up."
Who are the masters?
As you say that, like a number of the other gully dwarfs near you look around, they're like, "Shh." Yeah, they don't like talking. They don't like talking.
Are they big like me?
Oh, they're bigger than you.
Oh, they're bigger than me. Do they have wings?
Yeah, they got wings.
You got wings?
Yeah.
Do they have sharp teeth?
Yeah.
Do they have like claws for hands?
Yeah.
I
And
just
you
wanted to ask
notice
something.
all the other gully dwarves are getting closer and closer to Rook as they're like, yeah.
Are
Did
they
they
hot
explode
pink?
when you killed them?
Are they hot pink? What's pink? Oh, you mean like the pretty color?
Just checking. Yeah.
No, they're not pink. They're not
Okay.
pink.
Just checking.
What
Just
color?
checking that you weren't just saying yes to everything.
They're sort of like a brown, like an orange. And then someone else is like, they're more like a green. I think it's a green. It's maybe an olive. It's maybe pastel.
Do they explode when you kill them?
Do they? We don't kill the masters. You crazy boy? You crazy?
I guess that's just us.
So we know it's those dragon people we've been tripping over. Okay, great.
They're gonna hit you with the cracky string. That's what they're gonna do. And then you hear like a whoosh, like a whip go off in the background.
How many? And I
How
go
many
to,
masters?
yeah. How many masters?
Oh, there's
This many,
yeah, there's two.
or is it this many?
Yeah, two. The dwarves in the party know that gully dwarves can't count above two.
Okay.
So
Anything
there's more than one.
Anything more than one is two. There's two. Oh, there's two.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Two. And I kind of bring them over. Come a little closer. The masters.
Why do you keep
And
saying
then
that?
go back.
Why do you keep saying that? We told you not to say that.
Do they work for the king, or does the king work for them?
You're dumber than a possum in the summer.
Yeah, but answer my question. That's why I need. That's
What?
why I need you
What?
guys as the brains of the operation to tell me.
What do you need?
Does the king work for them, or do the masters work for the king?
Oh, the king, he's allied with them. He does good. He's a good talker.
What does your king look like? Is he big like me? Like tall like me?
No, God no. God no.
What? Or is he?
We don't follow people like you.
No, I wouldn't follow people like me either.
You don't even have a beard.
No, does he have a beard?
Of course he has a beard.
I
You
go,
think
is he
we-
tall? And I point to the dwarf. Is he tall like the dwarf?
Oh, he's much rounder than him.
Much rounder. Okay.
Yeah. He's fed well. He's a king.
Good. Oh, it should be.
What the hell's wrong with you, boy?
Hey, I live in the swamp. I don't know much. And I dumb my talk down to make him sound like he's smart.
He sniffs you a bit. You do got a bit of a possum smell to you.
Can I tell you? You are what you eat.
Like you've been swimming in the swamp.
I told you I'm from the swamp.
Nobody
Do I
swims.
need you to...
Nobody swims in the swamp, boy. Nobody swims in the swamp.
Well, I know that now.
So can I assume that while Rook is talking, the knight, Benedict, and Worm are making their way down?
I want to see how many masters are in the room.
Oh,
I don't wanna
okay.
interrupt.
So you start. You assume the corridor is difficult terrain. You're sort of pushing your way past all these gully doors, and they're like, "Hey, mind the line, mind the line."
Yeah.
So you're like, Shh.
I'm gonna follow them, and everyone that says "mind the line," I'm gonna cuff.
So they're like, "Mind the line!" Oh.
Yep.
I don't
just
want to
like
tarnish
that.
my blade.
Nope, I'm
The
just gonna.
the gully doors that brought you down here, as Steven slaps, like one of them slaps too. They're like,
Yeah, you'll listen to the Lord. You'll listen to the Lord, boy.
I'm the Lord. Nice.
okay, so as you.
Steve's just happy he's smarter than somebody.
So Jeff and Benedict and Worm, there is a side passage, but there's nothing down there. There's maybe a couple gully dwarves that are just like hanging around in the opening to this side passage. But the sounds are all still coming from the south. And now you're hearing a distinct sort of creaking, sort of metal on metal sound.
Interesting.
Didn't we wait for the others? The last time you went ahead, you melted.
I was behind. I was at the back when I melted. That's the problem. I was running away. If I'm running towards, I have great success.
No.
Okay, so are we all moving down the tunnel then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's move everybody forward. The gully dwarves that brought you down here, only one of them sort of pushes up with you. The rest of them mind the line. As they're told, mind the line, mind the line. However, Steve, when you reach the intersection here, a particularly well-rounded, voluptuous gully dwarf, her eye lands on you, and she's like, "Oh my!"
Singular eye.
Yeah,
Yep.
the other one's looking off
Eye
to the right
patch.
somewhere.
Where's Grendelin? Where's Grendelin?
She's right next to me.
She was with you. I had her here somewhere. And
She's
she,
right next to me.
She reaches out and she goes, "Your hair is real pretty."
Don't touch me. You are gross.
She holds out a little dead lizard. She likes, "You rub this on your hair. Oh, it'll be greasy. It'll be beautiful."
I'm gonna say this nice. Fuck off.
Go fuck a puddle.
she's like,
Go far away from me
"Here."
before I pull your head off and stick it up your own lizard butt.
A few of the dwarves are like,
They said they're lords, but they sound like the masters. They sound like the masters.
I am Lord and Master.
Someone said these were lords, but these speak like the masters. I know, he wouldn't even take my lizard for his hair. That hair's gonna go no good down here. No good.
My hair's the best. Back off.
the gully dwarf that's with you from up top, he's like,
That's right, you heard her. Back off. Back off.
Mind the line.
yeah, there's a couple others.
Mind the line. He's like, no. I'm bringing these down. I'm bringing them to the king. The great king, Habop. You mind your own line.
So you get a little further up here, Benedict. I'm going to move you right to the end here.
Okay.
Now give me 1 second to just get some pieces on the board here. So at the end, when you reach the front of the line, and hot mist rises up from two large holes in the floor, one on the north and one on the south, and a tremendous black iron pot hangs from a large chain over the northern hole. The chain runs around 2 very large wheels, crosses the ceiling, and drops through the center of the southern hole. 2 large figures crouch beside the pot, one with a whip in hand, and they are sort of cracking the whip and moving gully dwarves into the hanging pot. So you have the pot, the chain goes up and over and then down the other hole where mists are rising out of, and these 2 draconians, they haven't noticed you yet, but they're loading, they're getting gully dwarves in the pot, and if they're not moving fast enough, they crack the whip. And the gully dwarf that brought you down here, he's like,
There you go. There you go, lords. Those are the masters.
What, we get in the pot and they lower us down? Are they eating you guys? Like, what are they doing with the pot?
We fill up the pot goes down. Masters come up.
So you're basically an elevator.
No, I'm a gully dwarf, but I go in the pot and go down.
And the masters come up.
You got it. There you go.
How do the masters go down?
What?
Do the masters go down, or do they only come up?
Oh, yeah, they go down. They go down.
How do they go down?
We come up.
In the pot?
Yeah.
Oh, they go down, you come up.
Yeah.
So you're a counterweight. Got it.
No,
Is this the
no, I'm
only
not.
way down?
I'm not a counterweight. I'm a gully dwarf. Agar.
I got that. Is this the only way down, or is there other ways down?
Oh, there's a secret way down.
Ooh, you're a smart one. Why don't you show us how smart you are and show us the secret way?
No, I'm not taking no possum down no secret way.
Well, I'm a
Yes,
possum.
you are.
There's no secret way.
I point to Benedict, but he's clearly a lord. And I think the lord should go down the secret way, so it can be a surprise.
At which point the line has stopped, and they're through the mists rising up through the holes. You hear one of the draconians look towards you, the dark archway that you're in, and they're like,
Let's go. Get in the pot.
Mind the line.
and then did you say that, Jeff?
Yeah.
I'm
Benedict's like, mind the line.
Forward.
And as you say mind the line, like it's like tag you're it, and it just rolls down the whole hallway. Mind the line. Mind the line. Mind the line.
There's one beside us, near us.
Which the draconians?
No, a gully dwarf.
Oh yeah, plenty.
They can. Do we think the draconians can see us or not?
No, you guys are sort of in the arch. You guys are sort of in the archway of this, and they're down at the other end. So they're calling for dwarves.
I'm gonna politely propel a dwarf, rapidly down the hallway.
Okay.
I believe it's called a underhand pitch.
All right.
Just gonna grab the nearest one and shuck it down the hallway.
Okay,
It's like bowling.
like down towards the where the draconians are waiting to put them in the pot.
Yep, because they wanted more, so one's gonna go now.
Okay, so you grab one.
I'm gonna hurry hard, hurry!
Hurry hard! You're curling them. You're curling.
I'm gonna curl that little bastard down the way.
So you give him a good shove, and he stumbles and trips and falls. At which point the draconian's like, "Get up, you little whelp!" And you hear the crack of the whip, and the gully dwarf scrambles into the pot.
And I'm gonna be looking for another one to throw until someone else has a better plan.
As this one gets in the pot, the creaking starts, and you can see that pot descending into the hole, and the chain on the other side coming up, of course.
How strong would this chain be?
Oh, pretty strong. Like, it is thick. These cauldrons could carry the entire party, the entire 8 of you. They're like industrial cast iron, they might have been used in lard. When you what is it called when you boil down skin and render? Yeah, they're like big rendering pots, exactly.
So there's no way that I could fire an arrow that could jam the gear.
Oh God, no! The arrow would snap like that.
That's what I thought. Okay. Guys, I look at everyone. We've got to stop this pot from going down because that means more of these draconians are coming up. I'll look at Benedict and go, do your thing, buddy. Go
Why
get
don't we
them.
rush the ones that are here and dispose of them and then get a bunch of gully dwarves in the pot with us and we can try and hide in the bottom.
Perfect. Let's go. I'm all for that.
All right, charge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on a second then.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, we don't even need to roll initiative. You guys, I'm going to give you the surprise on this.
I'm just going to hop out and drop the first guy with an arrow.
On the line.
Mind the line. Okay, so Benedict said he was going to charge, right? So I'm going to put Benedict up front here. Rook said he was going to pop out and shoot. What would the rest of the party like to do?
Well, I'm invisible, so I'm going to kind of run into the
Smack your forehead. Okay.
I'm head over here.
He's got no problem killing gully dwarves. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw a gully dwarf at one of the draconians. Ask Benedict.
Okay.
Kind of like he's a weapon.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start. Benedict, can you give us your attack first? You reach the guy and take your swing. Rook shoots his longbow. Rook, that hits, but it does not kill the draconian. So do you want to take your second? Oh, you did take your second shot. They both hit. So the first shot doesn't kill him, but the second shot does, Rook.
Shooting at this one. Yep.
He turns to stone. Just kind of like... And Benedict, go ahead. You got the jump on this guy. You made your attack a 21. And that cuts him down very quickly. And the chain... And then you throw a gully dwarf, correct, Steve? Or do you hold off when you see that there's been enough damage dealt?
He's in my hand now, so I might as well throw him. I'll throw him in the hole that's coming up.
Oh, you just drop him?
Yeah, instead of trying to chuck, I'm just going to drop him in the hole that's coming up. Maybe to screw with the counterweights. I'm not sure how any of that works.
So at first the gully dwarf like almost sounds excited. He's like, woohoo! Shit! And then it turns into complete horror, and you think he falls a huge distance.
Whoops. Sorry about that.
Are we like the pot that the gully dwarves were in? It's like down in the hole now.
No. I'm trying to throw it in the other pot so it can land on whatever's coming up.
Yes, no, I realize that, but someone mentioned about getting in the pot with the gully dwarves and hiding. So
no, that'd be another run.
How far down is the pot? Can I still see it?
Oh yeah, it's only like 10 feet below the opening.
Is it? How fast is it going?
Not very fast.
Then we have to all
just want
jump
to slide
together.
down the chain and get in?
Yeah, we have to do it as a group. Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
The last time I slid down something, it didn't go well for me.
Well, that's because you had Kira's help.
You didn't wear gloves.
I don't have gloves.
You just hear Kira from like way in the back. I'm fucking sorry. We were in a hurry.
It only went badly because you didn't want to do it. If you had just done it, it would
I
have been
don't
fine.
want to do this either.
Wrap your cloak around the chain and follow us. Let's go.
The gully dwarves are like, what's going on up there? Are we minding the line? Is someone changing the line?
Fuck your line.
Rook's ready to go. Like the second the rest of the party comes, Rook will go down the chain first.
Okay, so Rook slides down the chain.
He's good to go.
What about the rest of you? Are you all going on the chain?
I think we should go the other way now.
I agree.
would go. I'll do it too. I'm
now that Rook's on the chain. Bye.
Rook's committed.
Hold on, I've changed my mind. Let's go back the other way. No, I'll slide. Yeah, let's do it. I'm sliding down the chain.
Okay, I would like everyone to make.
No, I changed my mind.
I would like everyone to make a strength check on the chain.
I'm going to carry worm.
What you're going to do is just roll a d20, and you want equal or less than your strength.
Get on my back.
Are you sure?
Equal or less?
Get on my
Perfect.
back.
I have 13.
Okay.
Run.
Is Worm getting on Steve's back?
Yep.
Of course.
Okay. Go, Steve. Go.
Go ninja. Go ninja. Go.
I rolled a 10 and my strength's a 13. Rook made it.
Okay.
Oh, what do I have? What do I have to roll for my
I did
strength?
not make it.
No, I thought that you did not make it.
Just
There.
what am I rolling on here?
Just roll a d20 and you want to roll less than your strength.
Riddick
Sorry, I
makes
was
it.
confused here.
Dean
Okay.
slides down by his hair. Glorious.
Grenick, you made your roll, right?
Yep.
I got to roll for your sister here.
Do we have to roll under?
Yes. Yes.
I do it with one hand.
With your pinky.
With your ponytail.
Next time I get on Satan's back.
I'm just actually going to talk to Worm on the way down. See, I told you it'd be fun and easy.
Oh, pay attention to where you're going, please.
Down. We're going down.
So those of you
Some
that
faster than others.
those of you that did not roll over, I'm gonna say that you like grab the chain, but like you can't quite hold on. Maybe you slide, and you're gonna fall into the pot. I'd like each of you to roll a d6. You take that much damage.
Can Rook try to catch at least the
No.
kender?
No,
Oh,
no, they all come crashing down.
What?
Um,
Another pot that's going up. I'm kind of curious at this point. I got two to look.
oh, we didn't adjust Grenlead's hit points.
Well, that's on you, man.
I know it is. I know it is.
Well, she'd be at full because she died, right? Oh, no, she
No,
got
she didn't die.
she just gets
Right.
+1. We only got one hit point for those that survived.
Yeah, and then she loses a 4 there. Okay, she's in bad shape. Okay, so listen. Those of you that failed come crashing down into this massive rendering pot. Your fall is broken by gully dwarves who scream out like "mind the line," and they're just like they're crushed under your weight. There's sort of this massive arms and legs. Steve, you said you wanted to see what goes by you on the other pot, right?
I'm kind of curious at this point what's going up
So-
as we're going down.
You made your strength check. So what I'm going to say is basically everyone gets down into the pot except for Steve and Worm. Worm's like over Steve's shoulders, holding on. And sort of Steve is almost into the pot as the other pot goes by. And you see a bunch of draconians, and they sort of look over at you. There's like a dozen of them going up, and you're
I
in a.
thought I saw a human. I did see a human.
There's 8 of you. There's 8 of you in the pot, plus another like well over a dozen gully dwarves. So basically, it looks like Steve and Worm are standing on top of just a bunch of flailing arms and legs and beards and screams of "mind the line." And there's just a confused look on the draconians as they raise up into the mist.
Wouldn't they
No
raise
comment.
faster all of a sudden?
Well, there is a mechanism that control like those gears up there. There is a speed. Like you have enough weight to bring it down, but it's not like it's not like going out of control
like-
speed. No, not at all.
Indiana Jones.
I'm gonna hang on to the chain. I'm gonna stand on the edge of the pot.
Like some sort of like you're
Like
like
a pirate.
yeah, you're like
a Viking at the front of a ship.
Captain Morgan.
Oh yeah.
If there wasn't someone on the back, my hair would be blowing of its own accord.
Of course, of course.
Worm
So-
just wiggles it.
Thank you. That makes it look better.
So
You're welcome. I'm here for the aesthetic.
You really lied.
Spice commercial.
You are like little boy.
As
Yeah.
you descend, you probably descend close to 500 feet into this massive cavern. And at first, everything is sort of shrouded in mist. And then as you sort of get down below the mist, you start to see the ruined city of Zaksaroth in this cave. And there is water pouring in from these massive waterfalls. I should have maybe put this picture in. But the cover picture, it does show the party fighting the dragon. But you can also see, like, up here, like all these sort of waterfalls and ruins, and that's what you're seeing. You're seeing like a half-buried city embedded in the walls of this massive cavern, water pouring in. You know that the temple above is on the edge of a cliff that overlooks what they call the New Sea, where the cataclysm caused the waters to flood in. So you're thinking that this cavern, one of these, the wall that faces the sea, it might actually be underwater. So you're not sure that that's all fresh water pouring through into this cavern. And as you descend, you can see that the rendering pot is lowering itself into a large courtyard below. And broken cobblestone streets run east and west and south from the courtyard. Ruined walls sag threateningly towards the streets like the buildings are about to collapse. Against the northern side of the courtyard, a 10-foot-high wicker dragon stands, bearing a large round metal plate suspended from a hole within its chest, like a gong. A robed figure stands next to the statue, and your huge black metal pot comes to rest in the courtyard. Ba-bump.
Oh.
And let me move us to yet another map. This one may take a moment. This may take a moment to load, everybody. This is a massive map. So
I am in a very conspicuous position, ain't I?
Oh, absolutely.
When aren't you?
There's that. Sorry.
There is that. I'm sorry. Scale is a little wonky here. So you're going to see a courtyard that is 40 feet across and a little pot that couldn't possibly carry everyone. But remember, you're all jammed in here. So give me a moment. We'll get you down here. And then I'm probably going to have to turn everybody's lights back on. So that will be a thing too. Steve. Tobin. Warren. Give me a moment.
No, I got a problem on my end too. Don't worry about it.
Okay, this map will take a little bit for you to load. No, that is no lie. Who are we missing? Rook. I think we're missing Rook.
Captain Stick up his butt?
I like that you've embraced that, dude. Just hold on to that stick.
I'm playing like the Rangers. They're supposed to be soloists. They don't like crowds. They like to be on their own. That's the whole mythos of a Ranger. That's why they can't hire henchmen.
So, I think people are probably in the dark again. So, Worm had a light.
Yep.
And I have a torch in my free hand, making sure I'm easily visible on top of this fucking thing.
And you've got
a bullseye lantern if that didn't get destroyed in the fall.
Yeah, no, your lantern's okay. And we need Tobin. Tobin needs some light. Token emits light. 40. And actually, Grenick is still managed to be invisible at this point. Good on you, Grenick.
Classic.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I'm actually glad because he's the mission, right? He's got the stick that we've got to get the discs.
Yeah, now we just got to get the discs, but the staff is pretty important.
So this is
So are you, man.
the pot hits the ground, and the figure sees. Can we all see this now? Have we all managed to load this map?
Yeah, I
I've
just
only
can't
got a
see any other
cross.
figures.
You can't see any other figures.
I can see just our team at that, our party, sorry, but I can't see
Okay.
the guy you're talking about.
This guy right
Oh,
here?
that's.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see
I
him.
just
Sorry.
see a square.
No problem.
Then I zoom in. I thought it was one of the gully dwarves.
No, that's okay. That's okay. There are a number of gully dwarves. The gully dwarves that were bringing you to the king, though, did not jump with you. So there's a number of gully dwarves that sort of start to spill out of the pot, and you hear the draconian by the wicker dragon yells, "You scum! Climb out, or else!" And then he sort of actually takes in what has come down on the pot, and so it's going to come down to this initiative roll, everybody. If he goes first, he's going to strike the gong, and if you guys go first, you'll have an opportunity to not allow that to happen. Well,
The gong.
he quickly strikes the gong.
It's a gong.
And
show.
now you guys can go. So I'm going to give Steve the first thing to do here because he's on the edge of the pot with I should have Worm here with Worm on his back. So what do you do, Steve?
I'm that far away, like 15 feet or so.
Yeah, 10 feet even.
Okay. Oh, I guess I can't get my shield off.
No, you have a torch. You have a torch in one hand. You have Worm on your back.
Yeah. Oh well. How big's this Dracon? Is my size?
He's about, draconians aren't quite as big as you, so he's big, but not that big.
All right. What's that? Have you heard of the term spatchcock?
No.
What now?
No, I have not.
That's when you take the bones out of a bird and lay it flat.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that with a draconian.
Okay.
Hang on, Worm! Here we go! And I'm gonna leap off, head for him with open arms, trying to rip his wings off. Because I don't really have a weapon. I'm just gonna drop my torch on the way.
Okay. Roll. Give me let's see. Give me the dagger roll that you have on your character sheet.
Okay, how about that?
That'll
That
do.
sounds Stupid.
That'll get us the bonuses we need.
I told you he has.
He's gonna give him the blood eagle.
Yeah, what the Viking blood eagle.
Yeah, crazy Viking.
14. Your Thaco's 15. Yeah, that you get hold of him. You get hold of him, and there is a unsettling crack. But it does not
Worm still on my back?
I don't know. That's up to Worm.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
Worm.
so I'm going to attempt to be pulling those wings off for the rest of this round or whatever.
Yes, and Worm, I'm going to give you the next action because you're on his back.
Just kind of move myself enough to be useful.
Yeah.
And take the shield and just kind of hold it.
Okay.
So his back is covered.
Okay. Are you still on his back?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got to crawl
So
under
like
my shield?
legs around the waist, one arm around the neck, and then the shield's kind of like.
Okay. And you hear the dislocation of wings.
Gross.
Kira, I'm going to give you the next turn, and then we'll go to Benedict.
Yeah, so Kira's just gonna like pop up, see where Steve ran, and shoot the guy with an arrow.
Okay.
Or wait, Steve has got a hold of it, so she's gonna run up and hit it with her sword then.
That sounds good.
So I'll go like there.
Yep.
And do the thing.
Do the thing. 11 armor class. And he's held. So yeah, that hits. And that kills. I need you to make a... You got to roll a d20 and get under your dexterity, or your blade gets stuck in his stony death.
Rolled a 10, so... Ooh, my dex is 13.
Oh, you're okay then. So you swing your sword down, it kills him, and your sword does not get stuck. So he turns to stone, and then, a few seconds later, crumbles to dust. Now, for the rest of the party, I'm going to give you your turn now, as you all hear the scuttling of draconian feet running to the gong that they heard, and I'm gonna drop a couple of these guys down for you. So there's a couple to the south. There's a couple to the north. And then a bunch to the west.
Are there any that look like the ones that blow up?
No, they all look like the ones that turn to stone.
Okay.
So that was Kira. Benedict. If you can't see them all, if you zoom out, you should be able to. But there's 2 coming from the north, the street to the north. There's 2 coming from the street to the south, and 4 from the street to the west.
I can't see them on the west. I probably have to move, so I'm gonna go that way if that's where the bulk of them are. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you can hear them approaching.
Well, I moved 6. I'm gonna ready an attack if anything comes in range.
Yeah, sounds good. And that was Benedict. How about
Sorry, carrying.
Grenick? What are you gonna do?
I'm going to, since I'm invisible, just kind of pop out and stay in this center part in case I have to rush in and go heal somebody and become visible again.
Yeah, your sister, who looks very wounded, she's down to 4 hit points. She's gonna crawl out of the pot and head over to the corner here, with her wounds.
I would go with her.
Okay.
Yeah, I will go with her.
Tobin, what would you like to do, my man?
I'm actually gonna move right here. Try and put something between them, and then I'm going to use my hoopak and fling at this guy right down here.
In the south?
On the right.
Yep. Go ahead and shoot. So your attack goes 19. That does not hit. Your stone goes just a little outside. Rook.
Rook's going to shoot this one with his bow.
Okay. And I think you're within range. You're indoors now, so your point blank range is what, 30 feet?
Something like that. Point blank range. Oh, I don't have the range down for that.
Okay.
I'll have to put that up. But if I use the 7, 14, and 21, would it be the same?
So 70 would be short range. Yeah. Oh, it's not point blank. It's you have +1 at short range, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're within short range.
All right, so I'm going to shoot. So my modifier for 1, submit. Damage is 1. Are these guys giants, right?
No, they're not.
They're not?
No. The hobgoblins fall under the giant class, but not these guys.
Okay. There's a 19.
Well, it hit, but it only did 1 point of damage.
Firing again. Same guy.
So it would be 2 points of damage, so, yeah, because of the range.
Whoa. So he takes 5.
5 + 1 for the short range is 6, and another 2, that would be 8.
Aren't you trying to roll under? How does that work again?
For what?
Thaco, like low rolls are better, right?
No, high rolls. So
I am confused. I'm good.
that's okay. Rook's Thaco is 16. The armor class of the Draconian is 4, so he would need a 12 to hit. His first hit was 1 point of damage, and then his second hit was a crit. So we're actually going to double that 5 to a 10. So that's 11 damage. So that kills one of these guys. They just turn to stone immediately. Okay?
Awesome.
Okay, so now we're going to roll initiative. That's a tie, so we're going to reroll. That's a tie. There we go. The enemies go first. So these guys rush down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They just have enough to make it to you, sir. And you said you were parrying, correct? Jeff? Benedict is parrying. Yep. Okay, so 2 attacks on you with the short swords. 9 and a 4. I'm going to assume those don't hit.
Nope.
1, 2, 3.
Unless they have a crazy Thaco.
These guys are going to rush over and attack. Yeah, no. Absolutely. They do not have a crazy Thaco. These guys are going to attack Rook. A 15 and a 9. The 15 might have hit. Their Thaco is 16. So
My armor class is 3.
yeah, so they need a 13. So the 15 does hit. You luck out. It only does 1 point of damage.
Okay.
This guy runs up to Tobin, and he's going to attack as well. And he attacks Tobin with a swing of his short sword. A 7. That does not hit Tobin. Way too high. So now it's your guys' turn. Let's start again with Steve. So, Steve, what are you doing?
I'm going to yell, "Give me that!" and take my shield, draw my sword, and say, "Stay behind me!"
I'm on you.
I'm on you.
Is that behind? Then stay there. And I'm going to kill this one.
Okay, please do. And this,
I think this
you only took 1 attack last round, so you'll have 2 attacks this round.
Perfect.
So anyone with 2 attacks, this is our 2 attack round. Steven has a 15 Thaco, and they have a 4 armor class, so you need an 11, my man. So you missed by 1. Second attack?
Sure, let's do that again.
Okay.
No, worse. You're throwing my balance off. Jeez.
I'm sorry, you rushed in. I didn't have a chance to get down.
Well, get off now.
Worm,
I
it
feel
is your
safer
turn.
up here.
It's your turn. What would Worm like to do?
I do not get down.
Okay.
Or funky. But I will
I do not
try
get
to
that.
stab
I didn't get
it
that
over
first.
Steve's
That was
shoulder
fantastic.
with my dagger.
If I could award inspiration in the system, you would give it. Okay, so roll to hit with your dagger over Steve's shoulder.
Yep. Hang on, I'm looking. There it is.
That's adorable.
Oh, yes, it is.
She hit it.
So Worm swings from Steven's back and slashes a big wound into the... Doesn't kill the Draconian, but it's going to remember that.
Max damage.
Yeah.
I said get off. You're stealing my thunder.
I'm just trying to help.
That's my squire.
Actually, let's go to Kira. Kira, your turn. Where do you want to go?
Okay, so Kira's gonna, seeing that Steve is sort of handling his stuff over there, she's gonna move down here by Rook.
Handling. That's Tobin.
Oh, that's Tobin?
Yeah.
Sorry.
They look the same.
They look so... Yeah.
Blame the artist.
I drew what you assholes gave me, okay? Yeah, okay, so she's gonna swing at this guy with her sword then.
Sounds good. That's definitely a hit. 7 damage does not kill it, though, but you do have a... I think you have a second attack.
Yeah, I do.
Because you're specialized with your sword. Yeah. That finishes it. Do you want to roll a d20 and get under your dex, or your sword is stuck as he turns to stone? To stone! Oh, he is.
Ooh, that doesn't do it.
Your sword is... Your broadsword +2, stuck in the stone... And it will shatter in 1d4 turns. So
Okay.
you get,
not the sword.
What?
The body, not the sword, will shatter.
What?
What?
What? Do you see that 2 I put there? Is that
On
not
the line.
fancy as
Yeah, I see
fuck?
it.
Okay, Grinnick, what would you like to do?
Since I know that it's not going to make me visible, I'm going to cast Cure Light Wounds on my sister.
Nice. Roll a d8.
Thank you for reminding me.
No problem.
Nice. So she gets 3 back.
That way she can get up and do something.
Yep. I'm gonna
She's
say
a fierce fighter.
I'm gonna say she charges into battle here beside Steven and Rook.
And Worm.
And Worm is
Steven
the
and
Worm is the rider. Worm is the rider.
Like Master Blaster, eh?
wait, do you have mounted
From
combat?
Sparta Town.
I like that. You know what? I'm not gonna say she charges in because she is still low on hit points. But I'm gonna say she moves to here and fires the crossbow down in the direction of Benedict to help him out. So here we go. She's usually pretty good with this crossbow. Oh, yeah, absolutely. 19, 2 points of damage. So one of these takes a hit. Wham. Okay. Who will go next? Let's put Tobin. Do you want to go?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm make sure I'm on. Cool. I'm going to move up here and hit the guy in front of Steven with my hoopak.
Okay. From the side. Does Worm have the mounted combat feat? I think so. What is going on, Tobin? A 6! That does not hit, sir. That does not hit. So we're moving on to, let's do Rook.
Okay, Rook's just going to draw his sword and strike this one first.
Okay.
First time using my sword.
I know.
Like, do I get a modifier with that or no? I don't
No
think so, eh?
modifier.
Okay.
No modifier. That's straight up there.
18
That is a
plus-
hit for 5 damage. Okay. That kills it. I need you to make a dex save.
Yep. My dex is 17, so I got to roll underneath that.
You're
5,
good.
I'm through.
You're good. So I'm just going to remove that guy because.
Yeah. Then I'll hit the next one right here.
Do you get a second attack with your sword? I don't think you do.
I have proficiency. Yeah, I have proficiency on my sword.
Yeah, you need specialization to have the second attack.
Do I? What do I have?
You have specialization with your bow.
I don't. I only have it with my bow. Sorry.
Yeah. Kira's the ranger with the sword. You're the bow guy.
When they turn to stone, do they stand up still? Do they just keep standing there?
Yeah, they stand there for however many rounds, but I'm not going to worry about that.
I'm going to make you worry.
Oh, I see. You want to use him as... That's fine. That is fine. I just meant I wasn't going to bugger up the thing here. Benedict!
Yes, sir.
What are you going to do, my man? There's 4 of them.
I'm going to chop some wood.
Chop some wood. Oh, that hit. That kills, so make a dex check to see if you get your sword back. You totally do.
I think that should be a cleave, but what am I saying? So I'll chop again.
Chop suey!
And I'm assuming that kills it.
Yes, so make another dex save. Look at you, Master Knight. You're chopping them down.
And then I blow out my mustaches at the other 2. Challenge.
Okay. So they go.
I'm also going to step up.
You're stepping up.
There. Yeah.
Okay. And I think they went before you this turn, did they not? Yes, they did. Mm-hmm. So we are back to initiative. They go. So these 2 will attack Benedict because that's the.
They're not going to run away?
No, sir.
They're not afraid of glory?
They're not afraid of your mustaches.
Don't have the intimidation feat yet.
Well, they certainly don't hit. Then the other one will continue to attack Rook. I don't think a 10 hits either. So there we go. Top of the round for you guys. Steven, what are we doing, my man?
Oh, well, back to this again, eh? Well, there's one in front of me that's stone.
Yes.
And he's standing there.
Yes.
And behind him is another one.
Yes.
So I'm going to attempt to
And
slam
if you
the
haven't
stone-
don't forget you have a worm upon your back.
Whatever.
Whatever.
That's not. It's not even any weight. So I'm going to attempt to push the stone one through the non-stone one, leading with my shield.
Okay. So give me your
I'm just
give me
gonna slam all of them down the line.
give me a dagger that dagger roll again.
Yeah, you have to make me another button.
Yeah, I know.
Steve does dumb shit.
We need the Steve Shield button. Shield and other miscellanea.
Yeah.
The Steve maneuver button.
Shit, dude, that's good. Okay.
So cool.
You know what? You only missed it by one. I'm going to say he actually slams into the corner of the building here as you plow forward with his friend, and he turns to stone as well. And you're not using a bladed or piercing weapon, so you don't have to worry about it sticking in. So basically,
I was using another guy.
You take a rock draconian and you run him through his friend into a wall, and there's just a burst of more rock and stone as you and Worm are covered in stony dust. Worm, what would you like to do?
That's how you'll do that, Worm. Let's see that. You felt that on my back.
Yes, it was very, very manly.
Help your knight out. He needs help.
I'm
He's
good.
got
For a second.
I'm
bad
good right
hair.
here. You're good, right, boss?
You got it. Thanks for checking on me, boy.
Did you see? I stabbed one.
I'm proud of you, boy.
It was a
Keep up
good
the good
hit.
work.
I tried.
I feel like Worm should be played by Aubrey Plaza. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
From Parks and Rec.
Parks.
And she
Maybe
just
he was played by the guy who played Andy.
yes. Totally.
Sorry, can we prepare actions? Is that
You can totally do that, yeah.
Okay. If anything comes close to Steve or I will stab it.
Can it be Rook?
Bad guys.
Bad guys. Okay, fine. Take the fun away.
I think Worm should be played by Michael Cera in drag, just for the record.
Okay, you know what? I bow to your choice. That's better.
I gotta Google this
So
guy.
just Michael Cera on a regular day. Like...
Yeah.
Grinnick, what would you like to do, my man?
I'm still just gonna kind of hang around. I might move up over here just to get with the party.
Okay.
Just wait
love-
in case anyone needs help.
Kira?
Nobody even knows where the fuck he is. It's
I know.
Yeah, that was my question. I don't know where he is, and I'm gonna shoot at this guy here.
That's okay. He's
Like,
short.
I'm
He's a
gonna back
dwarf.
up.
He's a dwarf. You won't hit him.
Okay.
Might give
I
my
want
new
him in
part
my
line.
way.
I feel like you just hear footsteps
She,
go
like-
by. You're like
She sees that her sword is like stuck in this thing, goes and swears in one of the 6 languages she knows, and
Okay.
let's go of it.
Okay, you just leave it.
Yep.
Draw your
and then
bow.
Goes for, yep, and then she goes for that guy.
Fire at will, Commander.
Which one's Will?
How do you know his name?
How do you know his name? You guys are so funny. Okay, well, one arrow sticks in him. You want to shoot a second one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to a lot.
Aw.
I don't know if 10 hits. Hold
I
on.
don't think that one hits.
No, he gets wise. He ducks.
These aren't one of the things that like I have extra against, right?
No, it's not. No.
Okay.
And we're gonna have
Good enough.
We're gonna have Grenlead shoot her crossbow again. That might have hit because she's a fighter. Yes, it does.
Emily wants to know if any of them are named Bob.
Bob.
Yeah.
Hello, Bob. We should that's what we should have named the gully
This
dwarf.
is a running joke in our campaign.
We'll have all the gully dwarves call themselves Bob. This is Bob, mother brother Bob.
Oh no,
Bob,
there are not
Bob,
enough apples.
Bob.
There's got to be one Larry.
There's always one. Okay, let's go to who haven't we done here? Let's do Tobin.
Yeah. Can't really do a whole lot, so I will kind of start to move in and. Yeah,
Your
get close
Hoopak
enough
is
to
ranged
fire.
as well as
Yeah,
Sealy,
I get
isn't
close
it?
enough.
Yeah, it is.
Yep, I will shoot. I will shoot my.
Stank.
I don't think he's hit with the Hoopak once all game. Like, not just
No, he
tonight.
hasn't.
I mean, right from the beginning.
Well,
No,
they
he's
keep
hit a
falling
few
asleep.
times.
Okay, Tobin, prove me wrong. Nope.
Nope. I'll stick to shadows.
Shit.
And making music, insulting people's parents.
Tobin's just confused because they're not falling asleep when he gets close again.
Rook, your turn.
Rook's gonna drop this one with his longbow.
Look at that. He doesn't even... He just assumes. I give you the luck of Tobin.
No. Why would you do that to me?
I bestow it upon you.
I kind of look at Tobin and give him like a dirty look, like, dude, it's like this. Shoot.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that kills him.
Then I'm shooting the next one.
Yep. Oh, Knight. He's taking your kill, Knight.
It's okay. I shoot my crossbow back at him. It's fine.
Just over the shoulder.
It's just a multifaceted
Oh my
hands
God,
maneuver, that's all.
You Tobin me.
Rook with the 1. Okay.
That's a jigs and a half.
That leaves it all to brave Sir Skullet.
And now that I've shot off my mouth, watch this.
Here comes. You get 1 attack this round too. It's not a double attack round.
And it's a miss.
And it's a miss. Oh, what have we done? So we're right at 11 o'clock. We're gonna finish. We're just gonna remove this draconian.
I'll give Tobin one more attack.
Okay,
One
yeah.
more
Let's
attack.
see if. Okay, let's see if. I'm gonna give you guys the initiative. Tobin, finish him. Finish him.
Oh, Tobin, it's your birthday.
You know what, Tobin? Tobin, I'll leave. Oh, look at that! Say he hit for max damage.
Yes.
Which is not enough to kill him.
What?
But I'm gonna give it to him
God, you
anyway.
suck.
It's a lucky shot, like right in the eye. That the draconian turns to stone. We're gonna wrap there. We're now inside the ruins of Zaksaroth. We're down in the cave. We're looking for the discs. We've had deaths. We've had resurrections. We've seen proof that dragons exist. They do exist, just like M&Ms. And yeah, good game, everybody. That was awesome. So it was nice to be back. We return next Sunday with another game of Dragonlance. This Wednesday we have Prep or Die over on the Goodman Games, and we have our guests for that are Levi Coombs from Planet X Games and Harley Strove from Dungeon Crawl Classics, and a surprise guest. Yeah, maybe Affy. We'll throw Affy in the chair.
No.
Maybe.
Probably not wise.
Maybe. Is this the week for your thirsty sword?
Next Sunday we are doing Thirsty Sword Lesbians on the Vactor channel.
What time?
5 o'clock.
So are you gonna miss this game?
Probably.
I will too.
I'm hurt.
We had to work with some. Well, we had to work with some mountain people and like.
Yeah.
Damn those mountain people. Damn those mountain people. Okay, so that's fine. We'll just we'll navigate around that. We'll just I'll go back to running NPCs. We can do that. It's okay. All's good. But that'll be before, like, it'll sort of start before us, but it won't end.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it'll start at 5 p.m. Eastern, and it is raising funds for the Trevor Project, which is a nationwide youth LGBTQ plus.
I saw that. So,
Okay, that's a good reason.
So do we donate to that ahead of time, or do we donate that at?
If you want to be involved in the creation process of the one shot, you can donate ahead of time.
Donate
There
ahead
are
of time.
some
And
different,
I believe there's some giveaways too for that game.
Yeah, we have one big prize giveaway that's got stuff from you and me and Artemis. And
Now you made it sound like a self-plug. It wasn't meant to be that.
We also received some really pretty dice from the Dice Witchery on
Nice.
Instagram. And we've
Nice.
got some door prizes too, so some like rainbow dice and stuff.
Cool.